Before we get into this video, I think it's only appropriate to start things off by saying Happy 31st birthday, Sonic the Hedgehog. Always has been and always will be my favorite video game character. He's brought me so much joy from the moment I first played his first game on the Sega Genesis back in the 1990s, and since then, it's only gone up from there. We've had our share of disputes over this character, I'll admit that much, but in the end, we all share the same common goal: to enjoy and support this character for until he stops running, which frankly I don't think will be anytime soon, if at all. Happy birthday, Sonic! Also gonna make a quick note that Sonic Origins is now available worldwide, so if you haven't gotten it yet, you're missing out. This game is a blast. Pun not intended, if you please, and I highly recommend that you scoop it up. Anyway, on to the video. Sonic here is getting himself a nice little birthday gift, and it's an early confirmation that the cyberspace levels in Sonic Frontiers are in fact a thing, in case you were skeptical after that footage from the Frontier Summer Game Fest demo for whatever reason. First of all, I did not make the discovery that's about to be shared here. I just want to get that out of the way. This discovery was made by Arsenic, or Aremic, as their Twitter handle apparently is. I don't know which one they prefer to go by, but yeah, there's their account page. And they have right here a list of files from, get ready for this, Sonic Frontiers, found in the PC release of Sonic Origins. Because that's the benefit of playing games on PC. You can access all its files, where on console, I don't think you get to do that unless anybody would like to prove me wrong. But yeah, here it is right here. A list of files, most of which relate to the cyberspace effects that will be seen in Sonic Frontiers, thrown into the files for Sonic Origins. Sega, let me get this straight. You prohibit people from sharing recordings of the Frontiers demo at Summer Game Fest, and then turn around and forget to remove all the Frontiers files from Origins before releasing the game. I swear, Sega, you never cease to confuse us. But now the question becomes, why would files from Sonic Frontiers be used in conjunction with Sonic Origins when they are two different games entirely? Or I guess you want to be technical, 5 different games, since Origins is 4 games in one. Either way, that's a perfectly valid question. One theory that's going around, if I remember correctly, is that multiple frameworks might have been used in the making of Sonic Origins. For one, you have the Retro Engine framework, which was used for all 4 remastered titles, including Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which recently got a remaster made just in time for the release of Origins. And then there's a world map screen, where you can find all of the visually stunning islands that are used to represent each of the games in Sonic Origins, as well as the missions mode and the museum. And the story mode, of course, that's used with Pinball Island. Those feature a level of visuals completely different from those you find in the games themselves, and I believe shaders from Frontiers might have been used when rendering these islands. If you don't know, shader is a term used for programs that are used to render different pixels in video games, like shadows, lighting, texture gradients, and so on. That's at least a base definition as I found it on Google. I'd welcome any game developers watching this to further expand on the definition if they have more to share, but yeah, that's one such theory that's going around. Looking back at this list shared by Arsenic, you do see a lot of PSO and shader list files. I don't know what the PSOs mean, but the fact that there's a lot of shader lists in this, yeah, I'm pretty sure they brought these over specifically to take advantage of whatever shaders are being used in Sonic Frontiers, and then they just forgot to take them out afterward, which is still so funny, man. If you ever needed further proof that the 3D linear levels you'll unlock in Sonic Frontiers are in fact called cyberspace levels, there you go. The writing is on the wall. And it gets better. These aren't the only files from Frontiers that were found in Sonic Origins. We have a complete list right here that was shared to pastebin.com. You can find that same list in the Twitter thread that I just referenced here, and I will link that thread in the description below in case you want to look it up. From looking through all of these items, these are definitely more intended for Sonic Frontiers. There's like 104 in all, and many of these contain some interesting discoveries other than the existence of the cyberspace levels. For one, right here, we have this line of coding that reads, "New fish first looked," and then right after that we got "Fishing big first talked." So it looks like we have a fishing minigame in Sonic Frontiers, although this was already confirmed in a hands-on impression that was shared not long after Summer Game Fest took place. We're getting a fishing minigame. Whether Sonic or Big will be the fisherman here, I don't know, but it's more likely Big because I cannot see Sonic being patient enough to sit nearby a lake and go fishing. It totally doesn't suit his character. So I think they're bringing Big the cat back, which is pretty slick of them. You'll also find other items in this list that definitely reference materials used for Sonic Frontiers, like Giant Bridge, Ancient Bridge, Giant Statue, Waterfalls, even a parry tutorial, and we know that parrying will be a part of the combat gameplay. And there's also a name being dropped here. Kodama. Kodama. An NPC perhaps? At first I figured it might be the voice guiding Sonic through the islands, but there are two lines here that read Kodama Elder First Talk and Kodama Hermit First Talk. There's also a Kodama tutorial right here. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a voice guiding Sonic, maybe it refers to a town where you will find multiple inhabitants, but I don't remember seeing any towns in like the one island they've shown off to us so far, because they did confirm there would be multiple islands. If I'm right, I think there will be up to 4, based on much earlier interviews that happened around the time the Game Awards reveal dropped. There's also a line here that reads, Voice Diary Caught, and the fact that the word voice is used here might directly refer to the disembodied voice guiding Sonic through the island, so that might not actually be Kodama. Yeah, as you can tell, I have just as many questions as you probably do. Along with Big the Cat, I tried looking through his list to find other names, and I found Tails and Amy, but nothing about Knuckles or Eggman. I was looking for Knuckles because he will be featured in the Frontiers prologue animation, as I'm sure you know, and Eggman is supposed to have some sort of involvement also, as again was talked about in another hands-on impression. I think this one came from thegamer.com. But nothing about Eggman or Knuckles was found here. I'm guessing their files are still only found in Sonic Frontiers, and they weren't carried over to Origins. I still have to wonder why so many of these were even brought over to Origins to begin with. The shaders I can understand, but everything else, yeah, this ain't adding up for me. All in all, this is a nice sneak peek at the content in Sonic Frontiers. All that's left is for Sega to come clean and actually drop a definitive trailer that paints a much more complete picture of the game. Kinda like what they've been doing for, I don't know, Sonic Origins? Oh wait, that's a collection of re-releases. We already knew what to expect from it. And even then, that one probably had a marketing team ready to go. For Sonic Frontiers, Sega might be short-staffed in their marketing team right now because they're currently looking for people to fill in positions for it. And that might explain the segmented showcase series that we've been getting from IGN. I talked about this in another video I made where I explained why the marketing mess for Frontiers is in such a messy state, and if you'd like to check it out and give your thoughts, go right ahead. There might be holes in this theory, but right now it appears to be holding up, and so I'm sticking to it. So there you have it. Files from Frontiers were found in Sonic Origins, and among them are the Cyberspace level assets. So that all but confirms the existence of the Frontier Cyberspace levels. All that's left is a confirmation from Sega, and we're probably going to get it next week in another trailer, because it's the last week of June, and that's when the IGN First Showcase series will wrap up for Frontiers. So, how confident are you that we will see such a trailer, or do you think that we'll be shown something else instead, in typical Sega fashion? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and again Sonic, happy 31st birthday. Have a good one, man. You deserve it. And to all the Sonic fans out there, I hope you've had so much fun with this character since you've first been introduced to him, and I look forward to bringing you loads more content about him. Until then, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to drop those likes and comments down below. They really help my channel out, and consider subbing and ringing that bell to stay up to date on my Sonic videos. I'll see you next time. Take care, and don't forget, blue blurs for life. See y'all later.